think my grandma stole my life savings. What do I do? Hi, I am 15, female, and I think my grandma stole my life savings. Today I was planning on going out with a friend to a cafe in order to work on some AP homework together. When I went into my closet to take money out of my piggy bank, I saw that all my savings were gone except for 10 single-dollar bills and a few coins. I have been saving up my money since I was around 6 and had about a total of $2,000 in cash. I rarely spend my money unless it's for food or going out with my friends, and I've never carried more than $50 on me while going out. I do not have any digital money, no debit card, no PayPal, no Apple Pay, etc. Only physical money. At first, I thought it was my older sister, but she has a job that makes that amount of money within a few weeks at most. Also, she rarely ever asks me for money because I am a jobless teenager, but whenever she did ask, it would always be less than $10, and she always paid me back. My parents wouldn't steal my money either because they have their own money, and way more than I do. So the only other person who it could be would be my grandma. She's the only person to have been within our house in the past month who's had access to my bedroom. In fact, last week, Tuesday, she came over while I was at school. Neither of my parents were home. When I came home, she told me she cleaned my room. I suspected nothing because she usually does that since she enjoys cleaning. My closet was untouched. It's very small and kind of messy. So I assumed nothing nefarious occurred, especially since she's my grandma. My grandma and I have always had a positive relationship. We've never fought, talked regularly, and I always respected her, and she's always respected me. Until now, I assume she took my money in order to fuel her gambling addiction, which has caused some minor family tensions, but I never got myself involved in that. I talked with my parents, and they're pretty upset. If it turns out that my grandma did steal my money, then I will never speak to her ever again, and neither will my parents. I'm not angry, just really confused and disappointed at the fact that someone I loved and who I thought loved me too would do something like this. I just don't know what to do anymore. All my money is gone, and I really could use some advice. Thank you for taking the time to read this. I'll update as soon as possible. TLDR, I think my grandma stole my life savings, and I need help and advice with what I should do now. Update, my parents opened a checking account and ordered me a debit card. For me, that way my money will be more secure. My parents spoke with my sister, and in sum, we do not think she stole my money since the timelines don't add up. She wasn't home before or after it went missing. They also confronted my grandma, who, predictably, denied it. Some comments recommend that we change our locks. My grandma has no access to our house, no keys, no passcodes, etc. She was let into our home because she had no history of stealing money or any valuables before that we know of, and she was meant to watch or take care of me when my parents were away because we trusted her. At this point, I'm less upset about the money and more upset about the fact that she had the gall to look me in the eye and act as if nothing was wrong when she knew she stole from me. She betrayed me and my trust, and I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive her for this. You may call it a bit harsh, but it's how I feel.